This title caught me off guard. TikTok's new most hated user. She doesn't deserve it.
Who?
I don't know. Let's see.
What are we doing? We're bothering. What are we doing over here?
Let's see what this is.
This is 𝗟𝗀𝗃𝗃, and I doubt we'll ever see.
Oh my God, Chad, I've seen this.
Oh
girl.
no! Can I just tell you something real quick?
What?
Before you see that, before you do this, 𝗟𝗪𝗃𝗃𝗃 and his wife on their podcast were talking about this woman. They were saying that on Instagram, it's this woman. I think she's from Canada, and she owns a coffee shop. And she goes on Instagram and she talks about what she does day in and day out. Mm-hmm. And people are just ripping her to shreds, destroying her. And so Tom was laughing so hard. 𝗟𝗪𝗃𝗃𝗃, he's like, this is ridiculous. Why are they attacking this woman? He wound up going visiting with this woman and talking to her. She's like, I don't know. She goes, I'm just living my life.
Well, I want to see what's up with her.
This is 𝗟𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃, and I doubt we'll ever see another comment section nearly as brutal as her.
Hate from North Korea. Why do people say fit check? Like, no, it doesn't fit. Heavy Potter.
You understand? This woman is just trying to live her life. She owns a coffee shop. She's not bothering anybody, and she just was posting these things like different things about her life or whatever. And then it caught fire. Someone thought it's funny to just absolutely destroy her. And every time she posts something, it's the most vile hatred you've ever seen in your life.
She gets called Heavy Potter, Lesbian Peter Griffin, and White Kim Jong-un. Although if you're familiar with 𝗟𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃's content, you might argue that she really doesn't deserve it. Her videos focus on the uncontroversial topic of coffee, initially posting tutorials on how to make certain types or use specific...
No, hold on.
She's not bothering anybody.
Hold on.
Not bothering anybody.
This is the thing, dude, okay?
She's not bothering anybody.
I don't think she's bothering anyone, but the videos that I've seen of her pop up, she's trying on clothes and being like, this is my fit.
I don't know about that.
And it looks horrible.
I don't know about that.
And it has nothing to do with what she looks like.
I know, but I think the point is that...
And it's very annoying.
I think the point here, though, is... You're saying she's annoying. I think the point is, though, this started by someone just like a lot of people do, a lot of women do. They post, oh, I'm having drinks with a friend, I'm having dessert. Here's what I'm doing. This is my whatever. For some reason, something happened where this took on a whole life of its own. And they just ripped this woman to shreds. The lesbian Peter Griffin could be one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
I was going to say that I didn't know that this was a woman until this video started.
That could be one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
Big pieces of gear.
My goal on TikTok is to help you brew the best coffee.
40-year-old collecting Funko. Buddy, first of all, why is that a pinned comment? I want to know what mod in here wants to get fucking banned from the platform, okay? Unpin that immediately. Number 2. What the fuck is wrong with a Funko? I want to know what's wrong with it, bro. I want to know what's wrong with it. One of the latest Funkos I got was the American Psycho Funko.
No.
That's not for kids. Yeah.
No.
And he's wearing the clear coat before he chopped the guy. But apparently that's for a little kid, though.
Are you shitting me? Wow.
You possibly can at home.
Since she was also promoting her own product called Street Brew, Caitlyn added videos talking about how she ran her business.
Welcome to the day in the life of a 29-year-old small business owner who makes coffee for a living.
And while this was already hard enough to manage,
Running a small business, running any kind of business is tough. There are going to be bad days, there are going to be bad seasons, there are going to be days you want to throw in the towel.
there was another thing making it even harder.
From the moment I started posting on TikTok, I was met with hate and trolls and negative comments. Like,
Really?
the moment I started posting.
You're like, here's some coffee.
Yeah, and
they're
just
like, I
like
hate you.
destroy.
On an early video encouraging people to open their own business, Caitlyn received comments such as, maybe start a gym, CEO of food, and all you do is roast coffee beans, calm down.
Dude, it's the people on the internet, bro, are so...
It's so bad, bro.
Like... what kind of a person does this?
I mean, dude, this woman. Let's step back for a second. With all the disgusting, corrupt, filthy, sick, lunatic people in the world, let's take a step back. This woman is not bothering a soul. She, number one, give her credit for having the balls to go out and do something with herself and start a business. This is what she did. Okay, and and she's just talking to people and try to motivate and encourage and what happens? You're a slob. You're fat. Go to a gym like. But this is what I'm talking about. And the funny thing is, all these fucking losers that take the time to post or comment negative shit, they would never say anything to anybody right to their face, because you could tell they're just pussies. And for you to just keep saying negative, nasty shit, you've got to really like look at yourself like you're just. There's certain words I don't like to use, but you're a cunt. I'm sorry, I don't like using that word, but you're a little cunt.
Down. This understandably began to hurt her feelings.
Definitely like really bothered me because like in real life people aren't jerks like that mostly.
This is a very important point to make.
So much that Caitlyn felt the need to reply to the negative comments. Building a community. Yeah, you started it all. Never claimed I started it all. How can you be good at coffee? The same way you can be good at anything else. Practice and make better coffee. You're just making coffee. Everyone is good at making coffee. I beg to differ.
That's not even true.
Dude, I've had some terrible coffee.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But once
Do
again,
you know what goes into making like an espresso good?
Like, look at this goofy fuck with the glasses and the fucking, and look at this loser, and he's just getting into it with this chick, this Caitlin Campbell, who actually is doing something with her life. Like, you know what though? But this is the way it's always been. There's just trolls and losers, and it's okay. Listen, man, I always say this, and this is not just online. This is in life. Dude, someone doing better than you is never gonna.
I don't even think she's doing better. I think people are just assholes. Like, I think she just looks weird, and people just make fun of her.
Listen, she's an odd looking person. I mean, I'm not going to be ridiculous about it. I'm not going to not state the obvious. She is an odd looking, different looking person. She is. I can't believe she's 29 years old. That I can't conceive.
You thought she was older?
Oh yeah, I thought she was 50 years old.
I thought she was an old guy.
So with that being said, but also okay, so let's go after this like defenseless woman who's just trying to live her life and rip it to shreds. Okay, let's do that.
With the continual hate bringing Caitlyn to a crossroads.
You have two choices. Keep posting content and ignore the trolls, ignore the haters, and go out there and win, or stop posting content and do something else.
Rather than defending herself, Caitlyn
You know what's crazy, chat? I see a lot of you talking shit. You're talking shit about her, me. It doesn't even matter. How many of the people who talk shit are scared to post shit? I want to know how many of the people that post shit, that talk shit, post shit. I guarantee you it's 0%, bro. Jewel Kid, you're sitting here. You talk hella shit every day. You would never post anything because everyone would roast the fuck out of you. Everyone would roast the fuck out of you. And you're scared to get roasted, bro. That's the thing.
But dude, here's the thing, though. You just made the. But like I said before, no person that's doing better than you is gonna, is gonna troll you. Like, it just doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And it just, listen, man. We all know this whole thing. It's all part of it, right? And you let it roll off your back. You have thick skin, whatever. But like I said, this took on a whole life of its own, man. I knew about this. I knew about this months ago. This woman. Oh yeah, because of tom Segura. He was talking about it.
Dude, chat. All you do is you say that streaming or all this shit is easy and all. Dude, go do it. Go make TikToks. You're scared, bro. The people talking the most shit are scared. Whether they're scared to get roasted, they're scared to. You're just scared. So what do? You just leave a hate comment, bro. That's it.
That's what you. That's all.
That's your last resort.
That's all that most people do. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to equate this to stand-up comedy, okay? And I said this right from the beginning. So I started. I'm doing this like 11 years now. I can't believe it's that long. But the one thing I will always say, and I've been to dozens and dozens of comedy clubs in all different states, different places. And I've met hundreds of comedians. And I'm going to tell you this right now, man. I never, ever, ever, ever talk shit about anybody that gets on that stage. Maybe you bombed. I've bombed. We've all bombed. Maybe you've bombed. Maybe you're just not that good. Maybe you're trying. Maybe this is a whatever. But I'm telling you right now, Anybody who ever stepped on that stage, I have nothing but tremendous respect for, because you have no idea the balls it takes to get up on stage like that. You have no idea. Unless you've done it, you've got no clue. And the point that I'm making is the guts and balls that it takes to get up on that stage in front of 100, 200, 300 people and just, all right, now be funny. That is the most insane thing if you really think about it. It's crazy. That's why I have tremendous respect, and I will never make fun of another, oh, that guy sucks. I never do that.
I'll even go on a lesser scale. People are just scared to go in a fucking Discord and talk. People are scared to show their fucking face, let alone go on a stage and actually, say shit. People are scared to show their face, bro.
Dude, most of these fucking guys would never even walk up and say hello to a girl. They never walk up to a girl and say hi.
Hell no.
So what are we talking about here? You're ripping and roasting everybody else. You wouldn't even walk up and talk to a girl. So.
And anyone who's getting triggered in here, think about this. Why would you be getting triggered if what I'm saying doesn't hurt your feelings, bro? Or it doesn't relate to you? That's the only reason you'd get mad in the chat. If this doesn't apply to you, you wouldn't care. You see dudes in here freaking the fuck out, yeah, because they're fucking, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro. If we took the trolls and I brought them in a Discord, I'm like, all right, everyone put your camera on. What's the percentage they put their camera on, bro? What's the actual percentage?
You know the answer to that. Just come on.
We know the answer, bro.
You know the answer, bro.
And I think that her comment section is filled with a lot of those people.
Listen, again, someone like this Caitlin Campbell, someone like this is someone that, like, again, man, she's like, what do I do? Do I just stop posting content? But she's like, I like posting content. And I like sharing the stuff about the coffee and different things. And these people are just coming at her and just ripping her to pieces. Like, what kind of loser are you, man?
It's a girl, bro.
It's a girl. This is the world
It's literally
where we live in.
Began embracing the elements that made her page unique.
How I deal with the hate. I don't live and die by the comments. I'm not searching for validation from people who don't know me.
And when asked if she could focus on the coffee and not inspirational speeches, Caitlin politely told the viewer that she'd keep doing whatever she wanted, which when done this eloquently certainly adds to a person's charm. It's so funny to see people getting so triggered over somebody sharing stuff about their passion. We get it, you don't like coffee. It honestly blows my mind. People get so triggered over coffee. Why are people getting so mad? It's literally just coffee. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Can we actually try to what is it? Is it people saw all the comments and they're trying to get a funny comment?
I think I'm gonna be honest here, and I think part of this is I think a big part of this is the way that she looks, unfortunately, and because you know as well as I do, if she was a smoking hottie making coffee, these fucking nerds would be would be giving her all kinds of praise and likes and everything else. I think it's because this woman she's odd looking. I'm not trying to be mean, dude, but yeah, she has a little bit of an odd look, with the glasses and the whole bit. And I think people use that, and then they go after her. Look at all the comments. Oh, you should open up a gym, and you're the CEO of food. Like, come on, man. She's not bothering anybody.
It's so funny to see people get mad you like coffee. Everyone has hobbies, so what's wrong with coffee being one? It's crazy how triggered people get, although this failed to stop the rapidly increasing negative comments. On a video simply talking about her daily coffee.
Wait, Fuck. It shouldn't be funny. But she keeps saying she's a small business owner.
What? That's the joke, right?
She keeps saying she's a small business owner. This is a comment.
I mean, that's... yeah, again.
Fuck.
Again.
It's just, okay, bro.
I get it. I'm just, listen,
man, it's a little funny.
We're just, we're in... This is the world that we live in, and... you really have to develop thick skin. You have to develop leather skin. You have to allow this stuff to... Or I have another idea. Just get off fucking social media. Stop reading stuff. Stop posting stuff. If it's going to bother you that much. guess what? Nobody's coming to your house. You're letting people in through your phone or your computer. That's the reality of the situation. Think about this. You turn your fucking phone off. I think that'd be good for your fucking mental health, to be honest with you.
Rapidly increasing negative comments. On a video simply talking about her daily coffee intake, viewers berated her by stating, "How about you watch your calorie intake too? You eat 2 chocolate cakes a day though too, yeah? You don't look like you worry about intake."
You eat 2 chocolate cakes a day though too, yeah? I mean, bro, what about watch your calorie intake too? I mean, she's not bothering a soul, man. This makes you feel better? Just say nothing. Who cares? If you don't care, who cares, man?
Well, no, but that's the thing. It's like for you to make these comments, bro, like you're just being mean. You're like it's like a bully thing.
Of course it's online bullying. Dude, in my wildest dreams, like, and I would never even I could never even fathom like going out of my way just to like. Listen, man, let me say this, because I know there's some idiots out there that are going to kind of... Dude, when we watch the shows and we're roasting people, that's completely different. These people are putting themselves out there, all right? They become public figures. They're putting themselves out there, okay? Totally different than this person who is just posting stuff because she owns a coffee shop. So that's the difference. And if you can't see it, I don't give a fuck if you can't see it. But that's where I'm going with this. Anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I guess she didn't really help herself by making lattes out of Fruit Loops, although the shirt she was wearing in the video revealed another reason she perhaps didn't deserve the hate. Caitlyn explained that she began TikTok because she missed out on her dream job.
So I got rejected from what I thought was like my dream job at the time. I used to be a pastor. It was a very big pastoring job.
Which was a role she'd been studying for over 4 years.
So I wanted to go into ministry. That's what I went to school for. I worked in ministry for 4 years.
And while being religious doesn't automatically make her better or moral, you could say that somebody who dreams of being a church pastor might be slightly more ethical than the standard TikTok troll.
Oh my god, she's like religious.
I gotta be honest with you, this guy's voice really rubs me the wrong way. It bothers me. Like, I listen to it just because I like his, I mean, we've watched many of his videos, but he has this weird intonation and his inflection, the way he talks. I can't put my finger on the accent.
Are you saying it's a little snobby?
No, I don't know. I wouldn't say snobby. It's just
how would you describe it?
I don't know. I find it a little grinding, like irritating to my soul.
Dreams of being a church pastor might.
I mean, instead of he said pasta, I guess
Make her better or moral. You could say that somebody who dreams of being a church pastor.
It's, you know what it is? It's a combination of monotone with a little irritation.
Well, he's got the Australian accent, which I don't mind the Australian accent necessarily, but anyway.
Might be slightly more ethical than the standard TikTok troll, because Caitlyn then revealed that 20% of her company's revenue goes to the homeless population in her city, which if anything led to a positive article titled "Father-daughter duo behind Street Brew Coffee wants to serve up real change for Toronto's homeless."
Please tell me there weren't troll comments on this.
Of course there were.
Caitlyn also managed to land a spot on breakfast television until her positive path was reversed by one single TikTok that created a whole new wave of hate.
Making coffee is harder than your 9 to 5.
You can't say that.
But I don't understand. I don't understand the question.
You can't say.
No, I don't understand. Like, no. But she's saying making coffee and running a coffee shop is harder than going to a 9 to 5 job. I mean, that could be a true thing. If I'm running a business and I'm making coffee, and I'm going to work, she probably you know.
If you own a business, it is not. You can't say, like, I'm not saying that it's not hard, but, like, it's kind of like you're rubbing people the wrong way. Like, because there's a lot of people.
Because I'm telling you this right now, there are, and we know people that are getting up and going to work every day and working really hard jobs, and they're not in a coffee shop making coffee for people and giving them muffins.
Yeah. So when you say something like this, you're kind of being an asshole.
I think she went a little too far here, but it's just her making a video, dude.
Making coffee is harder than your 9 to 5.
Hear me out. First, you have to weigh out your coffee to the exact gram, and then you have to get it ground up. It is exhausting turning this crank over and over again. Then, after weighing it...
Wait, this is like satire.
I think she's
joking.
I think it's a joke. Yes. Now she knows what she's doing now.
Oh, this is a joke.
out your water and getting it heated up, you have to pour it out in circular motions over and over and over again until you reach the goal weight. The whole process can take 4 to 6+ minutes, depending on what brew method you're using, just pouring water over and over. Then finally, after all that hard work, you can enjoy the cup, but man, I'm exhausted. I need a nap.
After her TikTok gained...
See, that is you're cool with trolling her, but now she trolls,
yeah.
And now you're gonna go in an uproar. Let's see what the comments are, bro.
Over 2 million views, Caitlyn was duetted by people working in manual labor.
Making coffee is harder than your 9 to 5.
Dang, that's crazy.
Which were captioned with titles such as, "So thankful I'm not making coffee anytime soon. Honestly don't know how I'd manage."
Bro, I thought that was clearly a joke.
Yeah, but you understand, I'm gonna go on a limb here. You understand most people don't have a sense of humor, right?
Oh my god, how do you not see that that's a joke?
You understand, and you got this guy, God bless this guy, and thank you for your service, and this military guy, God bless him, seriously. But bro, you're gonna go out of your way. You don't know that this woman is throwing a shot, it's like making a joke, and she goes, "Oh, it takes 4 to 6 minutes to make the coffee, and now I'm tired." Bro, it's a joke, man. But again, most people do not have a sense of humor, so there you go, man.
So now people are saying that he's joking.
Now he's joking.
When a similar duet gained over 13,000 upvotes, most people managed to realize that Caitlyn's video was satire. However, it seemed as though the backlash was exactly what she wanted.
Yeah, I'm just trying to engagement bait. That's my goal.
Given a single...
Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm trying to engagement bait?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, she's trying to hook people. It's funny.
Dude,
she's trying to get people to look at her. It's a joke.
Yeah, but you were making it seem like, oh, it's just some girl posting stuff for fun. Like, she's literally doing this knowing what kind of comments.
I think this is her response to being trolled incessantly. Now she's going, well, let me come back at these people a little bit. She wasn't doing this in the beginning. She was just putting stuff out there. Then when people started to attack her, she goes, you know what, now I'm going to have some fun with you idiots.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Single
she
negative
didn't do anything wrong.
Tweet bashing Caitlyn would explode her mainstream presence. The post featured a video of Caitlyn with the caption, "What is this phenotype? Nickelodeon and its consequences," to which Caitlyn politely responded, "Oh hey, that's me. I just love my job and want to make people smile," which wound up gaining over 30 million views. Her humble response led to favor from the media, as well as a shout out from an Instagram page called Quentin Quarantino, with the post gaining almost 70,000 likes. Caitlyn explained how much the hate had helped her grow.
A couple days ago, a troll posted one of my pop-up videos in the hopes of tearing me down and spreading negativity. But it backfired in the best way possible. We were flooded with orders we had.
Dude, you know what's insane about this too is that people don't realize, like, you're leaving all these comments, you're boosting the engagement, and then also, do you guys remember the guy Drew? Remember the dude who would go to Target and film himself?
There's so many of those guys. I don't remember their names.
What's that guy's name? Drew some shit. Drew Walls. Dude, they were roasting him, like making fun of him for filming himself going and getting food at Target, whatever, right? Bro, now he has sponsorships with ESPN, the NFL, like clothing brands. This dude is making money now.
Yeah.
Because of this shit. And he was getting roasted. Like, people don't understand. Like, bro, she just said her orders like doubled or whatever because of this.
The other thing too is anyone who's good. Listen, let's okay. Let's be. Let me say this because you're not going to say it. I'll say it. You had, or you decided that you were gonna pursue this career. Think of all of the negativity and the hate that's been thrown at you for 10 plus years now.
Oh God, yeah.
It's beyond. It's beyond comprehension. And I'm going to tell you right now, most people couldn't handle it. They would be they couldn't handle it. I know most people could not handle it. But again,
Yeah.
this goes to, and you see these different people that, you know, get it, whether it's a musician, whether it's an actor, whether it's a whatever, and just the level of hate and bullying and everything else, and they push through it and they keep going. I don't think there's enough appreciation really given to that. The fact that you're just constantly, people are just coming at you and shitting on you and coming at you and saying all this nasty stuff, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. You talked about this kid who was getting all kinds of hate and everything else, and now he has all kinds of sponsorships. He's a multimillionaire. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about.
If people just... All I'm going to say is, bro, listen. Don't be scared to... If she can do this shit, bro, why can't you do this shit, bro? That's all I'm going to say, bro.
Had our best sales day ever. We grew thousands of followers and just got so much positive feedback, comments, and messages.
Although with a bigger Instagram following, Caitlyn faced another problem. While TikTok automatically filters hateful comments, Instagram isn't quite so generous, and as a result her posts filled with nothing but brutal insults. In the process, Caitlyn cultivated the world's most dedicated hater, Anonymous51782, who went through all of her old posts to write negative comments on all of them. Caitlyn's haters also developed a whole new style of comment, simply writing hate from followed by their place. There was hate from Epstein's Island, hate from St. Jude's Children's Hospital, hate from the front lines of Ukraine, and hate from the cartels.
Dude, hate from the cartel? What's the cartel doing anything?
It's so funny, just taking a simple thing like, oh yeah, love from, India.
My God, dude, for someone to go hate from Epstein's Island, like, you're still there?
But more simply, there was hate from Australia, which gained the attention of the Yo Mama's House podcast.
This is one of the biggest ones that goes, people just write hate. Hate from Australia. We're on the other side of the world. Just want you to know that I hate you.
In a 13-minute video talking about the hate, 𝗟𝗪𝗀 pointed out that the comments were getting more likes than she had followers.
Ignore all the positive comments. 70,000 likes. I don't know.
And she doesn't have like 1 million followers. This is a meager account.
Yeah. I mean, it has like 40,000, which is not nothing for sure.
Although it'd be also through this video that Caitlyn's following quadrupled, which she'd capitalize on in a pretty clever way, by launching a Hate from Australia coffee blend. Talk about turning lemonade from lemons.
Dude, you know how rich she's gonna be? She's laughing all the way to the bank, dude. Dude, she's rocking the Crocs, dude. And the Crocs,
That is a crazy build, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Blend. Talk about turning lemonade from lemons. Brilliant marketing move. As a result, Caitlyn became a guest on the podcast.
So we got your mom's house coffee, and then the hate from Australia, which is actually Australian coffee. So nice
This
blend.
is?
And when given the chance to slam her competition, she'd instead do the opposite.
I've heard a lot of coffee enthusiasts say that Starbucks is crap. What's your take on that?
We owe a lot of third wave coffee success to Starbucks, so no animosity there. They started the third wave coffee movement. Without them, local roasters like me wouldn't exist.
Caitlyn then expanded on her strategy for dealing with hate.
I know who I am as a person. I'm very confident in who I am. I have a great support system.
That's awesome.
A very close circle of people, and they can call me on my BS, and they're more than allowed to. And if you're not in my close circle, I don't really care about your opinion.
Dude, this probably makes haters really mad that she's just comfortable.
Yeah.
Because they're like, there's nothing you can say to her. She's like, look at this. She's on a podcast with 2 million subscribers.
Bro.
She's making money. There's nothing you can do.
Bro,
they can't do anything.
Dude, growing up, I had a couple dudes that I was close with. And these were, I'm going to be honest, these were some overweight, unattractive guys. Mm-hmm. Now, you would think, oh, well, I'm going to roast this guy. Bro, you could not roast these guys. Because what they would do is they would pull a rabbit. They would pull a rabbit from 8 Mile. And if you don't know what that is, I'll tell you what that is. Before you say it about me, I'm going to say it about myself. That's what Rabbit did from 8 Mile. He talked about himself, and some of you may know what I'm talking about. You may not, it doesn't matter. But Eminem, in the movie 8 Mile, he was Rabbit. And what he would do is when they would freestyle, he would attack and talk about himself. White trash, trailer park trash. Now these guys would get up there to roast him. They'd be
Are you
like,
talking about Eminem?
I said Eminem.
Oh,
Did
I
say
think you said
Eminem?
Rabbit.
Rabbit, that was his name in the movie. 8 Mile.
I thought wasn't Rabbit the dude who shot himself? Who shot himself?
No, that he was called. That was his name in the movie. Rabbit.
Am I? Who's the guy who shot himself?
B Rabbit. That was
Cheddar. Okay, yeah, okay.
No, B Rabbit was Rabbit. I said Rabbit. B Rabbit was the character.
Cheddar Bob.
And then what he would do is he would rip himself apart, and then now you're going, well, I really can't say anything because he just said everything. So that's it. Yeah.
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 And I think that's probably, if you can't hurt someone's feelings,
It's over.
that person is kind of like,
It's a superpower.
there's nothing you can do.
Bro, if there's a person that you can't hurt their feelings,
Yeah.
and nowadays that's very few and far between because now everybody is fucking triggered and hurt and on medication and depressed and everything else. I don't want to get into that, but I'm saying though, we grew up, the environment that we grew up in, we just, and I'm talking about the closest guys to you, we just fucking roasted each other about everything.
Yeah, I mean that's
And we just fucking roasted each other about everything, and I'm talking about everything, bro. Okay?
I mean, I talked about this on stream before.
I'm talking about everything. When I
Yeah.
say everything, I'm saying fucking, we roast each other about everything. But let me tell you right now, though. So we had our boys, right? And we would fucking rip each other, talk about, everything. Bro, somebody else from the outside came in and tried to fucking roast somebody. And if one of us overheard it, you had a fucking problem, bro. Because we would never let anyone else roast our boys. If we were somewhere and we heard that, immediately you took care of it. So that's how we were raised.
Yeah, I feel like all my friends in high school, like, we just roasted the fuck out of each other, right? So I feel like people who don't have close friends like that and who don't, roast each other and shit, I feel like those are the ones who those are the ones who can easily get insulted, easily.
I didn't listen. Here's the thing too, man. With all of us, like growing up, like when you talk about this is what we would do with each other, like shit just rolled off your back. Like you didn't go home and cry because no, man. It was just like this is all part of. This is the world we grew up in. That's what we did, bro. Was it right? Or I don't know.
Those were bullies, not friends. Chat, you expose yourself when you type shit like that. Like, friends roast each other, bro. You're sitting here saying those are bullies? Dude, you're exposing yourself, bro. It's not a bully. Do you know what a bully... You probably get bullied. The fuck are you talking about, bully, bro? Dude, I'll say this. I think the closer you are with someone, the more you can roast them. I mean, that's obvious.
Dude, I'm having dinner. I'm sorry. I'm having lunch next week. I'm having lunch next Tuesday in Jersey City with about 4 of the closest guys on the planet that I grew up with. Okay? I'm going to go meet them for lunch in Jersey City next Tuesday. Bro, we will do nothing for about 2 hours but fucking break each other's balls. Nothing, and talk about fucking who's bald, who's got the hairline, who banged the chick that had one leg. We'll bring up all this shit. You know what I mean?
Let's just get rid of this video.
Yeah, I think we're
And
going.
then
Such a
cheaply.
good way.
After which she and Tom filmed a classic TikTok workout, and with comments such as 𝗟𝗪𝗀𝗧 brought me here and you're now my favorite person, it seemed her appearance on the podcast had made a significant impact. Caitlyn's therefore become so popular she's had to reject certain coffee events.
We're getting emails. They're like, "Oh, we want to come here. Want to come here?" We're like, "Absolutely not. We are taking the rest of the year off."
With her social media journey being best summarized by the following comment. Words cannot express how much love I have for all the hate you've gotten. Look what happens when you're a good sport and roll with the punches while staying true to your original mission. So happy for you.
There you go. There you go. Love that.
It's so sad how in the end, the people who are really truly hating on her, they lost in the end. Because what did you do? You just made her popular.
Bro, you're always gonna, dude. If you're about hate, you're always gonna lose in the end, man. It's the way it is. If you're about hate,
Yeah.
you're always gonna lose in the end.